Friend, the engineer who tamed the galaxy's deadliest predator. Thousands of years in the future, humanity had finally joined the Galactic Union. Humans were considered intelligent engineers and fearless explorers, but they were still one of the youngest species in the galaxy. 22-year-old Ethan Carter worked as a maintenance engineer aboard the space station Orion 7. Unlike the soldiers and politicians, Ethan spent his days repairing engines, fixing broken robots, and dreaming about distant stars. One day, while inspecting an abandoned section of the station, Ethan discovered a hidden metallic door covered with strange alien symbols. According to old legends, the chamber behind the door contained something so dangerous that entire civilizations feared to speak its name. Curiosity overcame fear. Using his engineering tools, Ethan managed to open the ancient lock. The door slowly slid open, revealing a giant room filled with glowing blue light. In the center stood a massive glass container. Inside was a creature unlike anything Ethan had ever seen. It was nearly 15 feet tall, covered in black scales, with glowing silver eyes and razor-sharp claws. Ancient records called it a void hunter, the most dangerous predator in the galaxy. Before Ethan could react, a power surge swept through the station. Sparks flew everywhere, alarms blared, and the containment system failed. The giant creature collapsed onto the floor. Terrified, Ethan expected to be attacked, but instead the creature looked at him with confusion. Years of isolation had left it weak and injured. Without thinking, Ethan grabbed his medical kit and approached slowly. "It's okay," he whispered. The creature growled softly but didn't attack. For hours, Ethan repaired damaged life support systems and treated the predator's wounds. When he finally finished, the creature lowered its head and closed its eyes. At that moment, something incredible happened. Deep within the creature's ancient DNA was a forgotten instinct, the instinct to trust and protect anyone who saved its life. The galaxy's deadliest predator had accidentally become humanity's friend. The next morning, chaos erupted across Orion 7. Security teams flooded the station. Alien officers panicked when they discovered Ethan calmly eating breakfast beside the enormous beast. "This is impossible," shouted Commander Varex. "That creature destroyed entire worlds thousands of years ago." Yet the predator remained peaceful, following Ethan everywhere like a loyal guardian. News spread across the galaxy within hours. Alien governments demanded the creature's destruction, fearing humanity had found a secret weapon. Fleets gathered around Orion 7, ready for war. Ethan tried to explain that the creature wasn't evil, but nobody listened. Then disaster struck. A ruthless empire known as the Zorith Dominion launched an attack on the station, hoping to capture the predator for themselves. Explosions shook Orion 7. Enemy soldiers stormed the corridors. Ethan ran through the station with the creature at his side. As enemy troops cornered them, the Void Hunter stepped forward. With incredible speed, it protected Ethan from the attackers without harming innocent civilians. For the first time in history, the galaxy witnessed the predator fighting to save lives instead of destroying them. The battle lasted for hours. Together, Ethan's engineering skills and the creature's strength saved thousands of people aboard the station. After the war, scientists began studying the ancient predator's genetics. They discovered a shocking truth. Thousands of years earlier, the Void Hunters had not been monsters at all. They had once been guardians created to protect weaker civilizations. Betrayed and feared, they had eventually become isolated and aggressive. Ethan's kindness had awakened their original instincts. The Galactic Union realized that humanity possessed something unique, the ability to understand and befriend even the most terrifying creatures. Months later, Ethan stood on the balcony of the rebuilt station, gazing at the stars. Beside him sat the enormous Void Hunter. "What should I call you?" Ethan asked. The creature gently nudged his shoulder. Ethan smiled. "How about Nova?" The giant beast let out a deep, happy roar that echoed through space. From that day forward, stories spread across the galaxy about the young engineer who had tamed the universe's deadliest predator, not with weapons or fear, but with compassion. And whenever new explorers ventured into the unknown, they remembered one lesson. Humanity's greatest strength was never its technology. It was its heart.